What is going on, you guys? It's your guy, Senpai Rai, and this is a tutorial for advanced imprint stones and imprint stone placements. So, I hope that y'all enjoy this next upcoming segment because it also will branch out into something new in the relatively near future where I will get said characters at least up to 4-star and equip a few different combinations of preferable imprint stones that you will want to get. And also check this out. They have common and uncommon hammers for just gold in the secret shop from time to time. Y'all don't have to do this, but I do because I have a lot of set and option cards, and for only 5 rubies for every 10 cards, you can spend 15 rubies and get 30 of the synth building cards. And that's kind of what I do. So you don't have to do that part, but the hammers are very important. Okay, everybody, let's speak on imprint stones. Now, imprint stones are extremely important, especially after you get to higher tiers. But in order to get to these higher tiers, you need fest memories. And every higher tier, you'll be able to get an additional 10 spot of the attack, defense, and HP capsules equipped to your character, further boosting their stats. But in the meantime, whenever you go from tier 3 to tier 4, you will need, as you saw, 2 specific fest memories of the character that you're trying to level up, and 4 times the same associative colored memory. And for obviously Lady Zero, it is yellow. So this is how you want to combine your souls. Start from the lower tiers and work your way up. Now, we're going to combine one more time, and we're going to get the 1 yellow memory that I've created, and a few of the other memories that are a little bit on the lackluster side. Of course, regular Brian. We have a surplus of Halloween Angel, and sure, let's throw in an Andy while we're at it. Now, that is how you make the specific colored fest memories. And the best way to do it is to get the generic colored ones, but for the sake of this video, I sacrifice a few gold souls. You can also use them to combine to get the dimension tickets in order to level up gold border all-stars. Same with the purple border all-stars. And as you see, it takes 2 fest memories of Lady Zero and 4 yellow fest memories. Now for this next part, since I'm going up to level 30, I need level 3 capsules, and I'm going to do this in segments just because in case you guys get a super success, you will save a lot of capsules. So I'm only going to do this in small portions instead of banking it all and just trying to go to the end all at once. And also keep this in mind, you guys. For the first awakening, after you get your character up to level 90, it only takes 1 memory of that said character. To get from 1 star to 2 stars, it takes 1 character memory and 2 fest color memories. From 3-star to 4-star, as you saw, it takes 2 character memories and 4 fest colored memories. So, here we have it. Whoo! Right above 40,000 CP, going from 3-star to 4-star, and as you see, I do have a little bit of a surplus of the yellow. Not the same case for purple. And at this time, after you finish with level 5, it should be interesting to see what happens at that point. But let's see what the accommodations are to get to level 5-star in the first place, and it seems like it is exactly the same as level 4. To get from 4-star to 5-star with the 2 fest characters and the 4 fest colored memories. Now for, I guess, shits and giggles, let's see how high I can get this one specific character. So if I were to dump all my tier 4 caps, I could get her up to level 36, but that would be RHD suicide, so let's not take that route. 33 sounds like a nice, not round number, but hey, it is what it is. And what it is a very, very powerful character right here in front of us, you guys. And as you see, after we awakened her, we get to put another 10 spot of each of the capsules on her. So let's do that right now. Here we go. And there we have it, above 42,000 CP for this one unit. Now, let's dive into her imprint stones. So again, let's dive right in, you guys. Now, imprint stones are extremely important, especially since the update. They are essentially miniature battle cards, option cards, that you could just equip to your character. Now let's start off with the first tier, the circle stones. Now, whenever you have these, doesn't matter what they are, circle, square, or hexagon, they have two tiers. One unlocks at 5 and the other one unlocks, as you see, at 7. Each one gives specific abilities. Now this is kind of interesting because this is where the video is going to branch off a little bit, where I'm going to make a new video segment in the future called The Road to Perfection, and I'm going to feature specific characters, the best sets and option cards in my opinion to put on them, and the best circle, square, and hexagon imprint stones. Now as you see, I have the purple one equipped on Lady Zero right now, which will give her a nice HP and attack boost, along with a potential heal whenever she crits on an active skill. So keep in mind, you guys, that you're able to equip the circle ones again after you get your character up to level 90 and use 1 memory on that character. Now for the tier 2 ones, you can start equipping them after you get them to 2-star. So 2-star, that's between level 11 and level 20. And at 3-star is when you can equip the hexagon ones, and that's after level 21. Now, the stone that I'm choosing is this one, the yellow lightning square, which gives a power charge rate boost starting out after I get it to tier 5 at 3%. Now, this is a universal one. This will work with anybody, because who couldn't use a PG gain? It's important. But as of right now, after you pair a stone, you cannot pair it to other characters right now. Now, there have also been some developers' notes saying that they're working on fixing this to where you could unpair them and pair them to different characters, like battle cards, essentially. But in the meantime, after you pair a stone to a character, it is locked to that said character. Now, again, the final stone unlocks after you get your character at 3-star rank. Now, this is the hexagon level, and the awakening system has been out for a couple months now, and a lot of people are just getting to this tier, and even more people have not even reached it. So that's why this video exists, to give y'all a nice visual on what everything looks like. And the water hexagon is actually kind of cool, because it's like the new Fest set that I made a video on the other day, where it gives you a nice little potential super armor of 0.6% to start off with a 10% chance. So you can it gives you survivability, and you can fire off some actives and possibly live through it. But we are going to go with another lightning stone, and this is a good one. You saw how it increases penetration by 100 and decreases the enemy defense by 8% every 1 second for a few seconds after landing an active skill. So if it decreases the enemy's defense by that much, we're trying to knock the opponent out very quickly. So that's going to placate into Pretty Clone Zero having extra charge and just being able to do the damn thing. But right now, let's skip to the next segment where I'm going to show you guys how to level these stones up. Very important right now. So let's go. All right, everybody. Let's level up some imprint stones. But before we do, let's collect the currency that we need to do it. So let's go back a screen, go into the soul portion, and we're going to salvage some souls in order to collect some soul dust. Now, you can trade soul dust in for battle card vouchers or character vouchers, but you also need them in order to level up your imprint stones, you guys. So I have it set right now to where it'll automatically drain all the souls, so I just went to the characters that I've already maxed out to level 90. But you can change it to a set value of your choice as well if you wanted to, and I would keep that set value over 600 souls. That way you can fully limit break the character. But right now, let's jump right in and completely level up this hexagon stone to level 7. Now they go up to level 10, and as you see, every time you level up one of these stones, every level, they will give you a boost in HP, attack, defense, and penetration. So let's go. And in the bottom left, you see how they have the enhanced success rates. And here we go. On to level 2. It went from 50 to 35% now on the weakest hammer, the common hammer. Now, whenever possible, you want to use the most common hammer that they let you use, and you saw how the values change depending on how rare the hammer was. But right now we're trying to get rid of the common ones, and in the beginning of the video when I bought the there we go, success, great, and it reset the enhance rate and made it lower. Of course it did. There you have it. And what I was saying was, in the beginning of the video, whenever we obtained the common hammer from just the secret shop, check for those and the uncommon hammers, because they only cost gold. They do not cost rubies. Now they do have the rare ones for rubies, but you don't want to waste on that. So let's get it up to level, okay, well, now from level 3 to 4. Geez, okay, well that segment was extremely short. I was going to show you how the auto feature worked, but RNJesus is in my corner right now. Hopefully it'll hold up, especially after we get to the rare tier. But as you see, after you get to rare enhancement level 4, you cannot use the common hammers anymore, and these are the different rates between the uncommon and the rare. So let's jump into the uncommon ones, and let's get from level 5 to level 6, because after level 6, the uncommon ones will no longer be usable. So we have it on the auto feature, and every few seconds it will keep draining whichever hammer you choose until you either run out of the said material, the hammer that you're using, or until you meet your mark and it levels up the stone high enough to meet your designated number. So on the last 2 tiers, I literally got extremely lucky, let's just say, by allowing my imprint stone to level up twice in 2 pulls. And as you see, that is far from the norm, you guys. Now, again, whenever possible, get rid of the common and the uncommon ones, even if the rate is completely terrible. See, right now it's at 9.1, and every time I use it, see, it went to 9.2, so it goes up 0.1% at this level using the uncommon hammers. Now, you can switch the hammers, and at that point, the rarer hammers would still get the bonus success rate. They would, along with obviously a higher standard rate because they're rarer hammers to begin with. But again, get rid of the common and uncommon hammers absolutely first, because again, during each reset, or not even reset, daily reset, the secret shop reset, you can have a possibility of just buying these once again with just gold, so they are not that bad to obtain, and after enough time passes, you'll have a nice abundance of them. And Jesus, this has taken quite a little bit more time than the last one took, or the last 2 took. Come on. And again, at level 5, that is when you get the first available bonus from the stones. And again, on level 7. And every time, there we go. See, there was a little bit of a lag in the screen because of the new data that was coming through. So to target enhance, it has been reached, and that is great news. Let's see how many. Okay, level 5. Going up to level 7 in a second, but let's check this real quick. And as you see, the increased penetration by 100, and at level 2 it will be 160, so it'll gain 60 penetration the next time I level it up. And that's the cool thing about the first level, it will keep perpetually gaining levels. And at level 7, that's when I get the defense down by 8% for 4 seconds every time Pretty Zero lands an active skill. So let's dive right back in and keep leveling this stone up to level 7. Alrighty, let's jump back in, because we are not done with this, because we have to enhance it up to level 7 in order to unlock the second ability. And again, that is universal with all stones, regardless if it's a circle, square, or hexagon. And with a rare, we have a 15% success rate, and with an uncommon, we have a 3% success rate. Quite the difference. And instead of doing the consecutive enhance, we're just going to do it the old-fashioned manual way, because it seems to be a little bit more time efficient, let's just say. But also, you're depleting hammers that much faster. So right now, at a 0.7% success rate increase, we have a 3.8% chance, with the starter being at 3%. So we are now at 4%. And we got it. So at this level, we got this. We got this. We got this. Trying really hard to not use any rare hammers for this tier, you guys. Oh, this is when prayer helps, typically. Who would have ever thought that RNG would almost be intertwined with every single facet of this game, which is great. It really is great sometimes, though. Speak of the devil, and he does seem to appear every now and then. So now we're at level 6, going up to level 7, and we can no longer use the uncommon or common hammers. Definitely not the common, but now not the uncommon. So let's put the rare in the slot, and going from 6 to 7, we will get all that as a bonus. And we are starting at 12% as far as the success rate goes. With 131 rare hammers to go, let's go. And right now, I'm at 160 penetration for the original skill that we have obtained at level 5. And after this, Lady Zero will be at 220 penetration. And also keep in mind that penetration is one of her core effects. So this is the one where it absolutely does hurt if you don't clinch the win off the bat, you guys, because rare hammers, there is no easy way at this point in the game to obtain rare hammers. They are exactly that. The name does not lie. They are rare. And unless you're going to either save them up for, thank God for that one, for a whole bunch of events, the only other way at this point is to jump into the shop and spend real world currency, which is trying to stay away from that one at all cost. Get it? All cost? Ha. Cheesy, Ryan, cheesy. But as you see, these are the effects. We just obtained the decrease the enemy's defense by 8% for 4 seconds upon landing an active skill with a 10-second cooldown. And at the next tier, it will go from 10% to 12%, right, or 8% to 12%, excuse me, right there every time Lady Zero lands an active. So that will be a nice stopping point for the hexagon right now. And again, they go up to level 10, increasing the stats and skills obtained each time. But we're not done yet, you guys. We need to unlock the same thing for the square stone. So let's go. Alrighty, back to the business. And I'm being really honest with you guys. At 3% with only a handful of uncommon hammers, I am not looking forward to what the next 2 minutes might do to me in this game. Because I did get kind of... Ask and you shall receive sometimes when it comes to luck. Not mad at that at all, you guys. Now, level 6 to level 7. Remember, that's the one where you cannot equip or you can't synth the uncommon hammers anymore. So this is the important one. Because, again, the rare hammers are exactly that. They are rare. Common and uncommon, again, you can get out of the secret shop during one of its multi-resets a day. So every time I lose a rare hammer, an angel loses its wings. No. Yes! Is what I meant to say. Sorry if I startled you guys, but that shit is sometimes so real. So, we have gotten the hammer up to level 7, and that will increase my PG by an additional 1%. So, instead of 4, I'm at level 5%, or I'm at 5% PG gain, and I gain 1% of Lady Zero's power every 1 second for 10 seconds whenever she pops her wings out in PvP or PvE. And her first ability, or her second ability that I just unlocked, will double after I get this imprint stone to the next level from 1% to 2%. But also keep this in mind, you guys. As far as leveling your characters up, after you get them up to level 90, you can use one memory, just one memory, in order to enhance that character up to the first star. And at the first star, you can get the tier 1 caps anywhere in Reliving Hell Dungeon. Now, for 2 stars, you need one memory of that character and 2 of the same color Fess purple memories. And you can get the tier 2 capsules from tier 10 in Reliving Hell Dungeon onward. So, also at tier 2, that's when you will be able to start to equip the square imprint stones. And at tier 3, where you could get the tier 3 caps from tier 20 onward in Reliving Hell Dungeon, it will also take one specific memory of the character and 2 of the same color purple Fess memories. And at that point, after you get your character up to 3 star, that's when you can equip the hexagons. And you see how you can also equip an additional 10 HP attack and defense capsules per level. So I have her at a little bit over 45,000 CP, 4 star, and that is how I have her equipped. Now, this is everything you need to know as far as getting your character strong in the imprint stone division. So I hope that y'all will like this video. If y'all have, hit the like button on the outside of the screen, and possibly think of subscribing, because apparently we have a new Fess character tonight and you do not want to miss that pull video. And if you are just infatuated with my material to where you just love it so much and you want to see more, and you actually have some something you would like me to put out, whether it's a showcase or anything KoF AllStar related, please consider checking out my Patreon at patreon.com/YT Senpai And this has been that guy, Senpai Rai, and this has been a blast. I love you all, and I'm out of here, you guys. Later.